guys. Okay, so this is Marvel and DC characters. I'm gonna start off with Marvel in this video, but the next video will be DC. Mostly discussions about the Joker. Okay, so this is about Loki. I have recently seen for Ragnarok a couple of months ago, and I think in this film he's more mature as a character, and why I think that a lot of people love Loki. He is my favourite Marvel villain, guy villain anyway. The reason is he's a misunderstood character. Some people say he thinks and does things for himself. He's only interested in what he gets out of a bargain. I think that's sometimes the case, but usually I think he's actually still pretty upset about the way he found out about his true parent, his true family side. The reason why I think he's upset is he found out quite in an aggressive way in the first full film, and I think he was still really upset by that, because to discover the true reason why he was adopted, yeah, King Alden didn't use the correct tone of voice for him. But then again, that's the Viking Age, and they probably did talk like that to the kids. I don't know. But he could have used a nicer tone. So I think Loki is still upset about that, because who knows how Norse gods can hold a grudge for? How long can they hold a grudge for? It hasn't actually been discussed, but my theory would be pretty long. But then again, I think he also loves and respects Thor, because he still sees some good in Loki, but he, as we discovered in film 2, he didn't want to protect him any longer. But I think there's still that slight sibling rivalry, but he does care about Loki still. I think he does anyway. I think with Loki, you never know which part of his personality you're gonna get. You don't know if he's gonna be honourable or dishonourable of the deals. So I think for us Loki fans, we're on our toes constantly. And I also think that's why we like him, because he does show his flaws. He shows his emotions more. He's quite an emotionally charged character. He's very articulate. He's very sarcastic. He's quite witty, but he's also quite emotionally damaged because of what his dad was. I mean, his dad was a frost giant. No, well, slight pun intended, but I don't think he would have given nice warm hugs. He would have given him icy cold hugs. So slight pun intended there. But Loki for me is a really good villain, and I would so pay to see a Loki film. I imagine him either, if they use the formula from 4-1, where he loses his powers, I think Loki should lose his powers and be forced to work in a library. I can imagine Loki being surrounded by Magardian books. That's the way of saying Earth, which is in the Viking myths. Earth was known as Midgard, so Earth is one of the 9 realms of Yggdrasil. See, Yggdrasil and Mjolnir and Jomengard. I'm still trying to pronounce that one correctly. But basically, all these Norse names are very hard to pronounce. For any acting students, you should probably think of that as tongue twisters, because they are tongue twisters. But yeah, I think for any writers, Loki is a very interesting character, because you could write him evil, pure evil laugh, or you could write him as a misunderstood underdog, as a happy-go-lucky character. Okay, that one might be a bit of a stretch. Or you could write him as a hero. I mean, Loki's personality, or as he's known in the comics, you could write him as a she, so you could make a villainess, a heroine, or anti-hero, but still an underdog. So Loki is such an interesting character from a writer's point of view, but I would imagine him working as a librarian, wearing glasses, any kind of shape really, because I think he would suit them. His green cloak, more a waistcoat sort of thing, with a long cape that went over like that, so he still showed his costume, and green and gold shoes. That's how I would imagine him being in Midgard full time. He and I would love to see him date someone. I would love to see him being paired with Darcy. Because I think they have a very similar background. Now, I didn't think this on my own. I've seen Darcy and Loki fan videos on YouTube, but I think that is an awesome idea. So to the original person that thought of that, sorry if I've stolen your idea, but I just agree with you. And Hela, oh, she is a real interesting character. I'm gonna talk about her in another video once I've had the chance to really study her as a character. So she's gonna be talked about at a later date, but what I will say, Cate Blanchett as Hela in Ragnarok oh my goodness, she was perfection from a character standpoint and as an actress. But that's all I'm gonna say on her. So, bye guys, to write or not to write, but for now I must bid you a Merry Christmas, good night, and have a awesome New Year for 2018 when it comes. Bye!